brought to you by Mississippi Mud, the newest addition to Cock and Ball Breweries. Dr. Hung Bo Women's Center, catliquor.com. Drew Brees, Elvis Andrews, Bo Kennedy, the Bo Kennedy Show.
I make a deal with the bad wolf so the bad wolf don't bite no more.
All right, Nick. We've been away for a couple weeks.
That song right there is greatness.
I like that song. But we did so well with our NCAA picks, we thought we should take a couple weeks off. But now we're into the baseball
Or maybe
season.
we did so bad that we just needed to recover. It was one of those. It was one of the
We're into the
two.
baseball season now, and that's what we've been looking forward to being in baseball season. So tonight, my producer Nick and me are gonna give you our predictions for the MLB baseball standings, and we're gonna take you all the way to the World Series. We're gonna do it real quick, okay? We're gonna start with the American League East, kind of nerdy league.
I don't like them.
I look at the American League East and because of the great Bo Showalter, former Mississippi State player, Baltimore is going to win the American League East. What do you think about that, producer?
I agree because I hate all the other teams in it.
Okay, thanks. You finally agree with me on something. Let's go to the American League Central. I think American League Central, the Royals are going to win. The Royals are going to go to the World Series again. And what is so funny about the Royals, man, every game they play, they get in a fight. You notice that?
I disagree though.
What do you disagree with?
I think the Royals win the division, but they don't go to the World Series.
Okay, I might have stretched that. I may change it before the show's over. But I'm just saying, the Royals are going to win that division.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because they whoop everybody's ass.
Yep.
They fight after every game. Or in the middle of every game. But Detroit's good, you know that.
Indians will hang in there, but it's Detroit or
No,
them.
well, the Indians, in the first couple of weeks, they're kind of in the bottom. But, you know, Detroit, they got to beat Detroit.
Detroit's good.
Yeah. The American League West. You know who's leading the American League West right now?
Probably the A's. I don't know. I haven't looked. It's not pretty.
The Houston Astros.
They're good. They got a bunch of young players.
They're getting better. They're gonna get better.
They got the greatness of Nolan Ryan.
Yes, they do have Nolan Ryan in their office, right, upper office. So out of this league, with your team, Texas is in it. What do you think?
I think it goes down to the Rangers and the A's. I think the Rangers win it. I just do. We just made a trade for Josh Hamilton, who I hate, but I think it's going to pay off. I think the Rangers are going to make a run and win the division. That's what I think.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. This is the Bo Kennedy Show, right?
Yeah.
I picked Texas to win the division over the A's, barely over the A's. It's kind of what you just said, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't think Houston can hang on?
I think Houston will stay okay, but I think when it comes down to it, it's going to go down to the A's and the Rangers at the end of the season.
But I picked Texas to win the division. Barely over the A's. All right, let's go talk about the National League.
Okay.
Let's talk about the NL East.
Braves. Moving on.
That's a good pick.
Just like always.
They may, but the Mets have a good team this year.
The Mets are just off to a hot start. I don't think they're going to keep it going.
I think Washington may win the division. What do you think about that?
I've heard that for how many years, and Washington just, even if they win the division, they just disappoint. They're constantly disappointing people. The Braves win it. It seems like every 3 or 4 years, they're going to win at least 1 or 2 of them.
Now, you say
So it's going to be the
will win
Braves, just by
I still,
baseball.
for some reason, they got good pitching. They got a pretty good team. I'm going to take Washington to win the NL East.
Skip the
And
next.
You take the Braves.
Skip the next division and go to the West. Go to the West, and we'll come back to the Central.
Okay, we'll go to the West. The NL West.
I think we both agree on this, actually. We both hate them, but they're good. Go ahead and say it.
I think the Dodgers are going to win.
Whoa, okay. Did not expect that.
Over Frisco.
Did not expect that.
I knew you were going to pick Frisco.
I picked the Giants for sure on that. Dodgers need to prove something. I'm young, all right? My lifetime, the Dodgers haven't proven anything to me. Everybody else acts so scared of the Los Angeles Dodgers. I don't get it. The Giants are the team to beat. They've won 3 World Series in, the past 6 years, 5 years? They're good. The Dodgers, come on, man.
But you know who to look out for? Padres.
All right, well.
They may beat both of them.
I'd be fine with that. I'm taking the Giants, though, for sure. I think they win that division. And if they don't, then they'll win the wild card and make it to the NL championship game at least.
But Arizona has an advantage right now. Arizona. Diamondbacks. You know why?
Why?
The great Tony
Oh,
Russo
God. I knew that was coming up. That leads us straight in.
is in their general management office.
Leads us straight into the NL East. Who's going to win the NL East, I wonder? I do not. Or the NL Central, I'm sorry. Who's going to win that? I wonder.
You want to take a guess?
I don't think it's going to be the Cubs.
No, I think it's them.
Probably not the Brewers. The Reds are okay, but I think you're going to go with... My guess is going to have to be the Cardinals. Not 100% sure. I had to think about that one, but I think you're going with the Cardinals.
Yeah, I picked St. Louis to win the NFC Central.
I don't think
Not
anybody...
the NFC, the National League Central.
I don't think anybody watching this show is surprised that you just picked the Cardinals.
Are you kidding me? Wow, why would they?
Maybe the fact that there's like a Cardinal shrine behind you could be a start.
All right.
Who goes to the NL Championship?
We picked their winners.
Yeah,
Who's going to the playoffs?
We already did all that. Well, we got to pick 2 wild card teams.
Yes.
So, what 2 NL wild card teams do you have?
Who's your wild card team in the East? Since you don't like
you only get
Baltimore.
2. You only get 2, so you can't.
You only get 2.
Wait, or is it? They have like a play-in now.
Where does your wild card teams come from? My wild
think
card
there's
teams
3. There's 3 wild card teams.
There is?
Because you have that play-in
That's
game.
an odd number.
You have that play-in game. Remember the 1-game playoff? So there's 3. So I have the Dodgers, the Nationals, and the Reds. That's my 3.
All right. So you got 2 from the National League and 1 from the
No, they're
American
both
League.
from the National League. All 3.
No.
The Reds, the Nationals, and the Dodgers.
All those are,
All 3 are National League.
but they're,
Wild card.
you got 3 wild cards?
Yeah, because remember you have the play-in game now. So you have, right? So 3 wild cards, yeah.
So the American Leagues don't have a wild card?
Yeah, the American League has 3 also.
You're kidding me.
They changed it. It's not 2 and 2 anymore. You have that playing game.
So in the American League, I go with Boston, Detroit, and Oakland.
I agree with that.
There's 3 wild card teams in each league.
And then the two lowest wild card teams have to play each other in a 1-game playoff.
So who's your American League?
The same as yours.
So in the National League,
I have the Dodgers, the Nationals, and the Reds.
all right. So National League, I got Atlanta, Cincinnati. Ooh, I hate to say that. And the Padres.
All right. Now we're going to skip ahead some. We'll get more into the playoff discussion once playoffs get here. Who's in your NL championship game? Who's the final 2 teams? Go.
For the National League?
Yep.
St. Louis
Yep. Okay. Keep
and the
going.
St. Louis Padres. I mean, and
The San Diego Padres.
I'm
All right.
sorry about that.
I got the Cardinals because I'm going to have to go with them, obviously. And I'll take the Giants again
Okay.
in the American League.
In the American League, Kansas City,
Dun, dun, dun.
Texas Rangers.
I'm taking the Rangers and the Red Sox.
The Rangers and the Red Sox. Okay.
It was your World Series. We're going to have the same thing and people are going to be bored, but go ahead and say your World Series. Go ahead and say your
We're
World
going to make
Series.
it a cheesy show tonight. This World Series
A rematch.
is going to be a rematch of the St. Louis Cardinals and Texas Rangers. Everybody.
I bet
You agree with
Ranger fans would love it. They would absolutely love it to have another shot at the Cardinals.
But that's what we're saying
Yep.
on the Bo Kennedy show.
It should be no surprise to anybody watching this show that we just picked the Rangers and the Cardinals.
Rangers, Cardinals.
But here's the thing, it's going to happen. That's what's crazy. They're
Yeah.
just picking it. No, it's true.
That's what I'm saying. You're laughing, but it's going to happen. You heard it right here on the Bo Kennedy show.
We'll be back on a week from now.
Thank you. We'll be back.
The Bo Kennedy Show, brought to you by Mississippi Mud, the newest addition to Cock and Ball Breweries. Dr. Hung Bo Women's Center, catliquor.com. Drew Brees, Elvis Andrus. Bo Kennedy,
We'll be back.
the Bo Kennedy Show.